Currently and unfortunately, you're not talking much about, in other words, mental health currently. There's not so much need in those parts of planet Earth for much other than silence I enjoy in silence. But when you have a health and a medicine system with processes that claim that they are accredited, but never have any problems with malpractice and difficulties when someone says, oh my gosh, you guys are barbaric and your women are feminists, Nazis, and duality and silence, offering the Matrix and some beers and some stupid snack in silence. They don't understand the barbarian who doesn't ride the motorcycle and yell climate change. And most especially, they don't understand when someone talks because those words are so confusing with their dumb, idiotic, limited neurons in their brain. They still think neuro-linguistic processing and psychology are those economics they use every day to watch the slave and observe them over there on their way in silence. Humans don't go to mental health and have anyone do any other option choice other than confusion, control, and power within a behavior system and processes they call psychiatry, neurology, and any other subject that needs to be offered to confuse the person so long they run out of breath and their heart explodes. The blood coming out of their amygdala, shooting out of their nose and their skull breaking into pieces and their bones shattering. Similar to what happens when glass falls on concrete in silence. They give you $1,251 and then they say, okay, you're all set for the rest of your life. Huh. Their veterans walk around with their hats and they say to people like me, I need to know your number, and because you're not at the VA, you're not one of us, and you never served, and you never did what you said, and you don't have a Purple Heart, and you don't have a fucking wound, you don't have any problem other than that stupid look on your dumb, smug face, staring coldly in silence. Nobody ever talks about getting a job or going anywhere except home and to the center where you gotta get fed, you gotta get resources, and then you got to get more resources, and then when you're done with the paperwork, they send you on your way once in a while with the cab ride to your cold, dark home where all you have is probably a TV and some books from the library, where you go to try to solve the mathematics and the language they use in duality and silence. But unfortunately, nobody can ever explain why their mystery and duality keeps repeating and they keep bullying those who are so rich and famous they have SpaceX and Blue Origin and Amazon and places to eat where they offer a taco with homemade corn tortillas, and they offer some more of that stuff they say has to do with racism. They say has to do with me, who keeps messing up and saying, oh my gosh, I'm fake. I have a Tibetan tattoo. Oh my gosh, I lied again. I was an intelligence officer. I screwed up the first time and I said, oh gosh. Death will be so beautiful. I'll never come back to this dying earth ever again. In silence.